I want to save you guys some money. This month, I'm giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. Check in the description to see how you can enter. What's up guys, Andrew here on my channel, Geared Inc., where I get to share what I'm passionate about with you. To my channel, that's PC Tech, Games, and Gear. And now that I have my camera back, I want to talk with you guys on some ways that you can save some money when you buy video games. It's no big news to anyone that if you want to be a gamer right now, it's expensive. Consoles have gone up every year since essentially the original Xbox and PlayStation came out, and good luck getting one for anything approaching MSRP right now. PC gaming is even worse because there's plastic, copper, and aluminum shortages that have driven the cost of pretty much everything up, and GPUs still hold a nearly 2 to 3 time premium being used for crypto miners. And even though there are some things coming down the pipeline, like more GPU availability coming out later this year, new, basically competitors entering the market like Intel, it's anyone's guess when things are going to get back to normal for the majority of gamers. But what we can control is how we buy our games. And there are some very simple ways that I've even overlooked on how to save money. So number one and biggest is game passes. Now, before the comments flare up, listen, Steam is the best way to buy games, at least on a computer. Anyone can argue that with me, but it's seriously the best library, the best integration, the best social network. Like, it's the best when it comes to actually being able to buy games on a PC. However, there are a lot of value in game passes, specifically the Origin and the Xbox Game Pass right now, that people should really take advantage of. With Origin, for the very low cost of $5 a month or $30 for a year, you get access to the majority of games for up to 10 hours. Now, obviously, this wouldn't work on something that you plan on sinking a lot of hours to. I can think of quite a few games where really 10 hours is all I need to either beat it or get my full enjoyment out of it, making this an actually pretty good value. But the Xbox Game Pass is quickly becoming a game changer for me personally because there are a lot of games that it's actually acquiring that are going to save me money. The most recent thing for me is I was actually looking forward to purchasing Total Warhammer 3. This is a series I've absolutely loved, being an old school RTS guy, and I can't wait for the game to release in February. But something I didn't even realize is that the Xbox Game Pass is going to be dropping this game anyway, and I have like 14 months on there for codes and stuff that I've kind of recovered from other things I've bought or other games I've bought for, promotions. So here's a perfect example. While Xbox Game Pass integration is still terrible, the fact that I can get the game for free just saved me 60 bucks. I can't be mad about that. The best part is once it falls off the Xbox Game Pass, it should be cheaper on Steam if I choose to purchase it and continue to play the game. So don't discredit Game Passes. Really make sure before you buy something, see if you already have a service you subscribe to or something that may be relatively cheaper, especially if you do the math, and that way you're going to save yourself a lot of money. Now, number two seems semi-obvious, but it's really not something people just spend time on, and that's buying gaming bundles. Humble Bundle is honestly the one that comes to mind for me the most when I think of kind of gaming bundle websites out there, but there are a ton of them. A lot of these can be fantastic values, especially for games that maybe you always wanted to try, but you never really had the time to, and things have changed. Maybe there's a game that's blowing up on Twitch that's like 3 or 4 years old, everybody's talking about it, and now you can get in on that game for a lower cost. But again, a lot of people just don't think about it, is always check for sales. And the last is don't pre-order. I know it's very tempting sometimes to want to be able to play the newest game right when it releases. Epic has actually made a ton of money by basically getting exclusives out a full 6 months to a year before they drop on Steam. But almost every game I've ever seen that's released has been 10, 15, 20% off like a month after it came out. So if you can wait a little while before you actually start playing the game, you are going to always save yourself a lot of money. And the majority of multiplayer games that you would honestly be playing with your friends are almost always free now anyway, so it makes sense to wait and save yourself some cash. So anyway, guys, those are some simple methods. It's just things that people overlook. You really just don't think about it when you're buying games. Man, those dollars add up. I think when I was tracking it for myself, I've overspent like $700 in the last 2 years by not following my own advice. So I'm going to do better too. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave me a big thumbs up. If you thought it was terrible, leave me a thumbs down. Remember to get subscribed and hit that bell icon so you know when these videos drop next. Enter that $100 Amazon gift card giveaway if you haven't done that already. And as always, I'm going to continue to make content for all of you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see every single one of you next time here on Geared Inc.